unless you are driving. You are about to experience a show that you have the power to control. Amazing Phil and Den is not on fire, have escaped from the internet and are ready to climb into your ears. Prepare your body and mind for season 2 of Dan and Phil. Boom.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes, burnt lungs, sour taste. Lights gone, days end, struggling to pay rent, long nights, strange men. They say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream, been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries, and they scream the worst things in life come free to us, cause we're just under the upper hand. I'm going mad for a couple grams, and she don't wanna go outside tonight, and in a pipe she flies to the motherland, or sells love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. Ripped gloves, raincoat, tried to swim, stay afloat, dry house, wet clothes. Loose change, banknotes, weary-eyed, dry throat, cool girl, no phone. They say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream, been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling us, cause we're just under the upper hand. I'll go mad for a couple grams, but she don't wanna go outside tonight. And in a pipe she flies to the motherland and sells love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. The angel will die covered in white, closed eye and hope for a better life. This time we'll fade out tonight, straight down the line. We're all under the upper hand and go mad for a couple grams. And we don't wanna go outside tonight. And in the pipe we fly to the motherland or sell love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. Angels to fly. Fly, fly. For angels to fly, to fly, to fly. Angels to die.
The A-Team by Ed Sheeran, and before that, Chris Malinchak, and you are now listening to Dan and Phil.
BBC Radio 1.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Thank you very much to Jamil with the official chart show. If you missed it, the UK's #1 single is Ellie Goulding Byrne. Yay, Ellie Goulding. Ooh. But yes, now it's time for the Dan and Phil show to begin, where for the next 2 hours, the audience is in control of Radio 1. This is your show, where from now until 9, the music is in your hands, and everything that happens is totally your fault. We are going to have Twitter talks, fan wars, and if you go on the Radio 1 website, you can watch the Dan vs. Phil challenge and see homemade music videos that have been created and sent in by you guys. As remember, this show all happens live on camera on the Radio 1 website, so the only way to appreciate this show is to get the nearest thing with an internet connection, even your mobile, and go to bbc.co.uk/Radio1 to watch the show.
If you want to get involved, you can tweet us at BBCR1. Leave us a request on the Radio 1 Facebook page where we left a picture saying, request a song now. So go do that. You can text us on 81199 or give us a call if you want to chat on 03700 100 100. But now, this song is from an awesome music video sent in to us by Katja Fern, featuring a girl who has the power to bring her drawings to life, set to Brick by Boring Brick by Paramore. If you want to know what our show is all about, go to bbc.co.uk/Radio1 right now to watch this and the rest of our show. Fan Wars is in 20 minutes. Let's go. Or Brick by Boring Brick. Thank you for Catch a Fern for that. She was just like Penny Crayon, wasn't she? Do you know who Penny Crayon is?
Who's Penny Crayon?
I'm so old.
BBC Radio 1.
I'm guessing that she was someone that had the ability to turn her drawings to life.
Yes, she was. I watched it at a cartoon when I was about 3. But those people never actually make something good with their power.
Did she never do anything exciting?
No, she was like, I'm going to make a new library book or something like
His
that.
TV show. You don't get alternate universing powers, then do lame things about reading.
No, it's all about making an ancient psychic tandem war elephant.
It is indeed. Okay, well, September is here. How did that happen?
I feel like I sneezed and summer disappeared.
I know, right? Seriously, I don't know what it is. I think maybe it's because usually Reading Festival weekend is earlier on in August.
Yeah.
So I expect a few weeks after, but then this time it was just like, bam, September is here, all your dreams are dead.
Do you know what I used to love about September?
What?
Buying stationery for myself.
You're such a nerd.
I was only allowed to buy one kind of highlighter when I wanted the whole rainbow.
Okay, that is pretty exciting. Anything involving colours was a fun day out, wasn't
Definitely, that was my favourite thing.
it? Okay, well, speaking of Reading Festival, if there's any people that listened to our show last week, we have more of our Intenterviews, where we force bands to cram inside a tiny pop-up tent. So if you are a fan of either Imagine Dragons or Haim, then stay listening, because we have Intenterviews from both of those guys coming up later in the show.
Oh, I love the Haim one. It's so funny.
It is very funny. But, yeah, do you feel like you made the most of the summer before it came to a cruel end?
I feel like I did. Went to the beach.
We did go to a beach, actually, yeah, that's true.
Reading Festival.
Reading Festival was big enough to, I think, count for an entire summer worth of achievements.
Barbecues.
We had one barbecue, didn't we? That's
big
fine.
barbecue.
That's checked it off for me. Summer achieved.
Yeah, well, that's what I wanted to talk about with everyone today, communally. What did you want to achieve in a summary way this summer, and did you achieve it? Or did you have a certain goal that you wanted to achieve as well? Like, did you want to learn to juggle? Did you want to see a narwhal at the zoo? Did you want to get 1,000 followers on your fan fiction Tumblr?
Did you want to learn to speak Elvish?
Yeah.
All kind of summer goals.
Let us know what your summary achievements were with hashtag #SummerAchievements on Twitter, and then we'll be reading some out via the owl later in the show.
Hashtag summer achievements. Get going, everybody.
Hello, Sophie and Imogen.
Hello.
So, what did you want to achieve this summer, and did you achieve it?
Well, we went to Van and Zoo to feed the giraffes, which was pretty cool.
You fed giraffes.
Oh,
I love giraffes, they're amazing.
That is an achievement, if anything. Did you see their tongues? Apparently they've got blue tongues.
Yeah. I thought they were black. Yeah, blue or black, same thing.
Dark, mysterious tongues. Did they come down to your level, or did you have to stand on a tree holding something to feed the
I
giraffes?
kind of like stand on this like platform thing.
You actually went to their level.
Yeah.
I love that. I think if you had to stand normally and then a giraffe had to descend towards you, I'd start crying.
I'm not sure I trust giraffes. When you look them in the eyes, did they look sneaky or did they look nice?
They look mischievous.
Mischievous.
So mischievous, because you think horses are sneaky, don't you, Phil?
Yeah.
Giraffes are basically just like really weird horses.
They're just definitely aliens. I think they're definitely aliens. So what song would you like to...
About them.
So what song would you like to hear tonight?
Can we have Holy Grail by Jay-Z featuring Justin Timberlake, please?
Excellent. Yes, you can. Fan Wars is in the way. Here is Jay-Z.
You take the clothes off my back and I let you. You'd steal the food right out my mouth, and I'd watch you eat it. I still don't know why I love you so much. Oh, Holy Grail.
Blue told me to remind you, that y'all talking about. I'm the new, caught up in all these lights and cameras, but look what that did to Hammer, God damn it, I like it. Bright lights is enticing, but look what it did to Tyson. All that money in one night, 30 mil for one fight. As soon as all that money blows, all opinions take flight. Up the fame, keep cheating on me. What I do, I take her back. Fool me twice, that's my bad. I can even blame her for that. Enough to make me want to murder. Mama, please just get my bail. I know nobody to blame. Kurt Cobain did it to myself.
And we all just entertainers. And we're stupid and contagious. No, we all just entertainers. And baby, it's amazing I'm in this space with you. I just can't crack your code. One day you're screaming you love me loud. The next day you're so cold. One day you're here, one day you're there. One day you care, you're so unfair. Sipping from your cup till it runneth over.
It's in my lobby. Got haters in the paper photo shoots with paparazzi. Can't even take my daughter for a walk. See him by the corner store. I feel like I'm calling it off. Enough is enough, I'm calling it off. Who the f*** I'm kidding though? I'm getting high, sitting low. Slide by in that big body. Curtains all in my window. This fame hurts, this chain works. I think back to that same person. If this is all you have to deal with this shit ain't work, this light works. Camera snap when my eyes hurt. Going back where I was birthed. Okay, Iris and the IRS. Get the hell up off your high horse. You got the shit to die for. Try yours. Why you mad? Take the with the bad and throw the baby out with that bad for it. You still alive. Still admitting. Good, you survive. Still getting bigger. You're living a lot. Vanilla wafers in the villa. Illest looking alive. Michael Jackson Thriller.
And baby, it's amazing I'm in this place with you. I just can't crack the code. One day you're screaming you love me loud. The next day you're so cold. One day you're here, one day you're there. One day you care, you're so unfair. Sipping from your cup till it runneth over. Holy grail.
What a spiritual ending to that. I don't think I'd experienced the ending to that before.
Very
Central.
spiritual.
That one was for Sophie and Imogen.
It's time for the listeners to get involved. This is Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
So, discussing the concept that summer has brutally come to an end and everybody's now crying wherever they are because September is here. Deal with it. We're talking about whether you achieved what you wanted to do with your summer. We're asking for people to tweet with hashtag summer achievements.
Yeah, do you know what I wanted to achieve?
What?
I wanted to get all my DVDs in the right boxes at home.
Yeah.
And I failed because I tried to watch Prometheus last night and there was a PlayStation demo disc in there. How did that happen?
That was my entire life when I was 12. I was like, oh, it's time to play Crash Bandicoot, and then it's like, oh, I have no idea where that is. It could be in one of the next 400 CDs.
Well, I've been having a look on the Twitters, and Sam Drake has said he fell in a bush full of nettles.
Did he aim to achieve that?
Maybe that was his
dream.
dream.
Just class that as an achievement from it. Achievement unlocked.
I don't know.
Horrible pain all over my body.
Phil said, I wanted to move as little as possible. Mission achieved.
Inanimate summer. Nice.
Oh, you went outside at least once. Xian, I never know how to say that name. Is that how to say it?
I think so.
Cheyenne.
Go with that.
Sheen. I got 15,000 reads on my fan fiction.
Wow, that was fantastic. Well, I mean, it could be that you just wrote about a popular fan fiction topic, but I like to think that your writing was good.
I'm sure it was a beautiful story. Emily Jane wanted to know how to play the ukulele, and now she knows how to play 5 chords.
Yeah!
Success!
Start a punk band. That's all you need.
I'm proud of you. I was so bad at the violin. I got sacked.
Violin?
Yeah, I got sacked by my teacher because I couldn't hold the bow properly.
Child, you will never succeed.
Look where I am now, Mrs. Robinson. And Stuart Smith said, I won the Champions League with Spurs on Football Manager.
Congrats, that's amazing. I had a friend that once spent an entire summer on Football Manager. Shout out to Tom if you're listening. Everyone knows you're sad. Okay.
I think it'd be more funny if you could, like, release a load of sheep onto the pitch or cause an earthquake or something.
What, like more video game elements within Football Manager?
Yeah, definitely.
Sell that to them, Phil. Well, okay, after showing us introducing people after we introduced them on stage at Reading in last week's show.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Imagine Dragons, 10,000 people in the Radio 1 tent?
Terrifying.
It was terrifying. We had a lot of people saying that we looked calm and composed, even though I might have been internally dying on stage. When we played it out last week, everyone thought it was really cool, but the one thing we got was that people wanted more Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
So in order to fulfill their needs, we now have our intent view from them. So if you want to see what happens when we manage to cram about half of Imagine Dragons, there's a lot of them, aren't there?
I think it was at like a third.
7 or 9, exactly a third of Imagine Dragons inside a tent, followed by an amazing fan-made music video by Lily Hood, which, get this right, is a zombie apocalypse film set in a forest.
That's going to be good.
She filmed a zombie apocalypse movie and sent it in just for our show. So if you want to see that and like the sound of Imagine Dragons in horrible leg pain, get on the Radio 1 website right now, bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 to watch our show. Here is the Imagine Dragons Intent of You.
Intent of you. Imagine Dragons.
So we are joined joined here by two members of Imagine Dragons. Hi, guys.
Hello, how are you?
So we've got the rest of the band here, but we figured that all 7 of you probably wouldn't fit in the tent without one of you dying.
It could have been a global disaster.
I don't think we're insured for that. So,
how are you finding the tent, though?
It's actually quite nice. You know, I'm only like 5'7". He's 6'5", so he's having fun.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So do you guys have any entertaining or horrific festival anecdotes?
Let me think. I mean, they happen all the time. At Lollapalooza,
the generator
blew out in the middle of our set.
Seriously, what happened?
It was like mid-song, and it was just everything cut. And we were up there just like,
yeah.
You know.
What did you do on stage for 10 minutes in silence?
We did a dance type.
Juggling.
I like to see a dance.
Yeah.
We're from Las Vegas, so we're jack of all trades.
Would you guys, as a band, do you think you would be able to take down 6 bears, or would you rather use the toilets in the campsite?
I already used the toilet in the campsite.
Oh, what was that like?
Seriously?
Quite nice.
And it looked like 6 bears had just used it before.
I can confirm that fact.
So when you're on stage, what would be the best thing someone could throw at you in the whole universe? Any item?
It's so easy. Viennese Whirls.
Yeah, we like Viennese Whirls.
Viennese Whirls.
But
They're the best. And what's the candy with the curly whirly? Curly whirlies?
Oh, curly whirlies?
Those are pretty amazing.
Ben,
candies.
actually, our bass player at a gig, before this band started, he went to a gig and somehow got his underwear off while he was out there and threw it on stage.
What?
And then, who was it? Oh, it was Wallflowers. And they stopped the show. And he was like, whose are these? And it made the paper the next day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was really upset. He was like, whose are these?
They're like XXL.
Yeah. Ben was pretty big at the time, so it was...
Do you look back on that as a positive or negative experience?
Knowing Ben, it was one of his lifelong achievements.
I would agree. Okay, so can you guys give us 1 second of your performance tonight? Yep, there we go. That was great. Magical. I predict 5-star reviews. That's going to be good.
So if you were forced to combine Imagine Dragons with one other band playing or reading the leads, what would you call the band and who would you combine with?
Impala Dragon.
Oh, that'd be nice. Dragon Impala. I like that.
Tame Dragon.
Tame Dragon
I
would
like
be
that.
the way to go with that.
The Tame Dragon.
Awesome.
I'd listen to that.
Yeah. If you guys woke up tomorrow morning and you realised you were Eminem, what would be the first thing you'd do?
First, I'd congratulate myself for being so wealthy.
That'd be nice.
And then...
Successful.
You know what? I grew up listening to him my whole life, so I'm a big fan. I'd probably be really creepy and, go look at myself naked in the mirror.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
No one said that yet, but I think they're all lying, and that's exactly what they do. I think that's exactly what everyone would do if they woke up as Eminem.
So now we have a creative challenge. I want you to draw collectively what is inside your mind.
What is inside my mind right now?
Yeah.
You've got 10 seconds.
All right. 10 seconds.
Go. We are seeing some kind of... Oh, this is good art. Wow. I kind of want to give it more than 10 seconds. Wow.
Keep fixing
It's
my
an
boob.
amazing character of Dan. A slightly disconnected Dan.
That is the most realistic drawing of me I've ever seen. Not to diss any of the fan art that's text on the set, but I mean, this is the most special one.
So good. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And finally, if us four were suddenly trapped in this tent because of an avalanche, who would you resort to eating first?
I think probably not Wayne. He has so much hair. You know what I mean?
True.
That was just
True, and I'd cop it up like a cat afterwards.
You, the earring, I might choke on it. I'm going to have to resort to you, actually.
No!
Well, we can now release you from your tenty hell. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Radioactive by Imagine Dragons with a video by Lily Hood. That was an incredible music video.
So good.
It was indeed. If that inspired you to get creative and take control of the music, then I can't think of a better thing to inspire you than that, to be honest. No. All you have to do is make a music video to your favourite song, upload it to your favourite generic video sharing website, and email a link to danandphil@bbc.co.uk. And for everyone who went mental for that interview, as a treat, we are going to play the one we did with Haim later on in the show, and it's amazing, isn't it, Phil?
So good.
There's telepathic powers. There's spine stroking. It's erotic. But now something that's totally not erotic and completely serious. It's Fan Wars. Okay, so last week, it was a Reading Festival One Extra Stage special. It was Wretch 3-2 versus Wiley in an inappropriate nursery rhyme off, which is probably my favourite Fan Wars game. And our winner was Benny, who was probably my favourite caller ever.
Oh, Benny was amazing.
It was inspirational. For those of you that missed it, I can't even begin to explain how incredible it was. Here is what happened previously on Fan Wars.
Previously on Fan Wars, Eminem went head-to-head with Baby Claro in a duel for domination.
Max, you have to name 5 animals.
And that was, of course, what happened double previously on Fan Wars, because I meant that this is what happened previously on Fan Wars.
Previously on Fan Wars, Eminem went... Previously...
I've got it now, guys. I have a cold. It's not my fault.
Head-to-head with Wretch 3-2 in a freestyle rap battle. You didn't know what to do.
We're going to go Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Are you ready with your rap?
Let's go, yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky.
That was inspiring.
That was absolutely emotional.
Lottie, you're going to go with Bar Bar Black Sheep. Go.
Bar, black sheep. Have you any wool? Yes, sir. 3 bags full.
Wow.
Okay, well,
that was insane. That was off the hook. The winner is Benny. Dan, are you sure you're okay with that cold?
No, I'm fine. An Eminem fan sneezed on my face, and I can't see or speak, and I don't know what's happening, but I'm totally cool. I am a true professional.
It's great.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we just appreciate Benny, though?
Yeah, Benny was amazing.
Probably the actual highlight of my life.
Well, this month is Even More Music Month on Radio 1, featuring a whole month of live lounges. So many I can't even fit them on this paper. Fern is going to be busy on her return. She's got Imagine Dragons, who we just interviewed.
Yay.
Rizzle Kicks, the 1975, Ellie Goulding, Justin Timberlake.
That's going to be mega.
And also the Kings of Leon. So we decided to clash those two together, Kings of Leon and Justin Timberlake, in one of my favourite games, Animal Emotions.
And how do you play that, Phil?
You play that by giving the player a selection of animals and then making them convey emotions in the animal's call.
Right, okay, so we are playing Emotional Animals, and it is Justin Timberlake versus Kings of Leon. Hold your radios or internet devices to your chest as if the world is about to end. It is time for Fan Wars.
There's some wars you fight, and some wars you walk away from. This is the fighting kind. In a world devastated by tweets, only 2 sides remain. Champions chosen to represent each fan base will fight for glory and the right to be heard.
Nicole.
Hello.
How old are you?
16.
And who are you the biggest fan of?
Justin Timberlake.
Why?
Because he's just fabulous. Did you see him at the VMAs?
I saw him at the VMAs.
He was most of the VMAs, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was very, very good. It says here that he is your spirit animal.
Yes.
Does that mean he is within your soul and you and him are one as creatures?
Erotic.
That's amazing. Okay, stay on the line. You sound like a strong contender, but are you as strong as Ewan?
Hello.
Hello. How old are you?
15.
And who are you the biggest fan of?
Kings of Leon.
Why?
Because they're just amazing.
Can you prove it in any way?
They're just so good.
Tell by that.
Have you seen them live before?
Yeah.
How many times?
I don't know.
Were you there at Reading when they had a strop?
No.
No, you missed out. That was a good time.
So, I'm going to stay with you, Ewan. I'm going to let you choose your animal now.
Gasp.
Do you want a dolphin or a pigeon?
A dolphin.
A dolphin. Okay, good choice, good choice. Nicole, would you like a dragon or a duck?
A duck, please.
Okay, they have been selected and locked in place. Can you both now do your battle cry in your respective animals? 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow, it's like the start of Life of Pi, just animals rolling everywhere in some kind of massive disaster.
Right, well, we're going to go with Nicole first as a duck. Are you ready? Dan,
Yeah,
can we have an animal-y bed?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Feels jungly.
Get your emotions ready, Nicole. As a duck, happy. Confused. Terrified.
Oh, was that terrified?
Yeah, not terrified.
No,
just won the lottery. Angry. Flirty. And dying.
Oh wow!
The final quack. That was a strong attempt.
I'd love to meet a flirty duck one day. That was beautiful.
Ewan, you're a dolphin, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the animal bed back up. Ewan, are you ready?
Yeah.
Happy.
Eek.
Confused.
Eek.
Terrified. Just won the lottery.
Eek.
Oh no. Angry.
Eek.
Yeah, anger, I felt that one.
Flirty.
Eek.
I would be very scared.
And a dying dolphin, please, Ewan.
Eek.
Okay, wow.
It was a very close one, that.
That was inspirational, to be honest.
I don't think I've ever heard a dolphin say eek.
Okay, right.
Are we ready to talk to the people in charge?
We are indeed.
I'm communicating with the upstairs of the BBC. And the winner, it's a close one. Ewan got 5, Nicole got 6. Nicole is our winner.
Woo!
The duck.
Yay!
And Justin Timberlake. Congratulations. How do you feel?
Thank you. I feel elated.
I'm so glad. You made a fantastic duck.
I'm sure Justin would be proud of you as well.
I think so too.
Yeah. So, would you like
Maybe I'll be a spirit animal.
Maybe.
Yes.
Would you like to introduce Suit and Tie on Radio 1 by Justin Timberlake?
This is Suit and Tie by Justin Timberlake on BBC Dan and Phil Radio 1 show.
Hey!
on BBC Radio 1.
That was Justin Timberlake's Suit and Tie for our Fan Wars winner, Nicole.
Hey!
That was a fun Fan Wars.
It was indeed.
I wasn't sure about Ewan's dolphin, though.
It was probably the worst dolphin impression I've ever heard,
Eek.
to be honest.
I think dolphin's more like...
I have a cold and I can do it.
That was a disturbing...
Up your game.
That was a disturbing moment. But
Thank you.
It was a good game. I think we'll revisit animal emotions at some point.
I think so too.
Yeah, but now, thanks to Jane Nash for sending in this video, it's Le Youth with Cool.
By the Youth with a video by Jane Nash.
BBC
Radio 1.
So earlier on in the show, we were asking for you guys to tell us whether you think that you made the most of the summer now that September has come out of nowhere and smacked us in the face and took away everything that we loved. So we were getting you to tweet in anything that you thought constituted a summer achievement. What are you proud of getting done this summer?
Yeah.
Phil, what have people been sending in?
Got one from Swedish Bro Girl who said, I really wanted to get a follow from Justin Bieber, and guess what? I did it!
Yeah, well, congrats to you.
Hashtag hooray!
I also think that person is a PewDiePie fan by the name, so how rare do you think it is to have a PewDiePie / Justin Bieber fan?
I think it's very rare. She's a rare Pokemon.
Congrats.
Callie Shiro taught herself to write with her left hand. Not sure how productive that is.
Well, I think that's productive. Yeah. You can fool people. You can be sneaky.
Can write with either hand now. Ashley went outside 3 times, which is the record we've had so far.
I'm so proud.
Sally Bobs, I like this one. She became a licensed open water scuba diver, and she saw an octopus.
That is cool.
I'm terrified of the sea, so I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I saw an octopus once in the sea, and I nearly cried. It was horrifying.
Did it impact you?
Well, yeah, because obviously I nearly stood in it, and it was more terrified of me, so it ran away, but then I just freaked out.
And slightly on the surreal side, Aidan Vickers became a dolphin and was very offended by Fan Wars.
I'm very sorry.
You should call us and do your best dolphin noise, Aidan.
I think you should, yeah.
Definitely. But now, we're going to talk to Gail. Gail!
Hi.
Hello. So what's your summer achievement? What do you want to do? Well, what have you done?
Well, I kind of got over my fear of hiding and not hiding, staying in a cabin in the woods in October.
Ooh.
Wow.
Is
Yeah,
it-
I don't do woods, or for that matter, staying in woods in secluded cabins, so you beat me.
What are you scared of? Just the scary trees or bears or what?
Things might jump out of the trees.
It's a very
Something might
rational
jump out.
fear, in my
It's very
opinion.
dark.
Yeah.
It does.
Well, that's very brave of you. So where is this woods? Where are you going?
Up in the north of Scotland in a place called Aviemore.
Wow.
Is there dangerous wildlife in Scotland other than Scottish people?
Are you going there at Halloween?
No, we're going kind of afterwards, is it? No, before.
Oh, so I was going to say,
Fine.
the werewolves will be getting ready, but they're not ready to strike just yet.
Yeah, they'll be hiding in the mountains until then.
They will, definitely. So what would you like to hear as you avoid werewolves?
Could I hear Prima Donna by Marina and the Diamonds, please?
You can indeed.
Enjoy your trip to the spooky cabin.
Thank you.
the schedule. And 9 of us. Hugh Stevens. Dan.
And Phil.
Zane Lowe.
Danny Howard.
Jamila Jamil. That's Phil.
She's Alice.
Gemma Kenny.
Matt Edmondson here. We'll be waiting in the wings, each stacked with an hour's worth of tunes. Every hour, you decide who gets on air. Be part of BBC Radio 1's reboot this Monday morning as we launch Even More Music Month. Even More Music Month. BBC Radio 1.
The best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You can beat the world. You can beat the war. You can talk the guy go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up. You can beat the clock. You can move a mountain. You can break rocks. You can be a master. Don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself. Standing in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name. Yeah. You can run the mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile. You could be the hero, you get the gold. Breaking all the records if I never could be broke. Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Never gonna know it, never even try. Do it for your country, do it for your name. Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name. Politicians be preachers, be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers, be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers, be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name.
Fame by the script requested by May Fletcher on Facebook. Thanks, May.
And it's now time to talk about... Dan versus Phil. So, Dan versus Phil is our tradition where, to utilise the fact that this whole thing is happening live on camera, during 2 songs at about 8 o'clock, we do a challenge. But what that challenge is that we do live on camera, we leave up to you. Last week, to celebrate Reading Festival, we did tent erecting. I wonder why that one got picked over the other one. Just nothing to
I kind of failed at building a tent.
It was the worst.
I ended up making my own fort out of chairs and the tent fabric.
Which unfortunately didn't constitute a win, did it?
Win.
No.
I'm going to win this week, though. I'm ready to win.
Okay, so what are the options of what we could be doing live on camera in about 10 minutes?
Well, we have a new entry, which is the blind duck hunt.
Okay, versus...
I've got 3 ducks that we're going to have to find blindfolded in the live lounge or the green room.
Sounds like we could walk into something and injure ourselves horribly.
Second choice, it's going to be very safe, Dan. It's going to be very safe. Second choice is, reclaiming its glory from last week, is wishing Wellingtons. We've got our Wellingtons from Reading, which are still a bit smelly. We're going to try and throw things into them.
Like a wishing well.
Like a really strange dream about basketball that went wrong.
Get the pun. Okay, well, which of those we end up doing in about 10 minutes is now up to you. If you go to the Radio 1 Facebook page, just by going on Facebook page and searching BBC Radio 1, a poll will emerge with the two options, and it's up to you to vote on which one you want to see us do live on camera, and our fate is now in your hands. You have about 10 minutes as of now. But now with, I quote, a stupid depiction of Empire of the Sun's fantastic track Walking on a Dream from the guy that made it. I think it's a pretty funny parody of myself. This video is sent in by John Corbett. Everybody get on Facebook and vote now on that poll. Our fate is in your hands.
Walking on a Dream by Empire of the Sun with that video by John Corbett. Two boys sent us a video.
Two actual males sent in a video.
And it was a really good video as well.
It was fantastic.
So if you are a male and listening to our show and you've got a video camera or you've ever made a music video for anything in media studies or anything like that, send it in. Because it'd be good to get some boys on the show so we don't feel so alone.
We need some more boys in here.
We need some more boys in
That's
here.
a different version, isn't it? Okay.
I'm glad you didn't stop.
The show where you're in control. This is Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
I was going to say I'm glad you didn't start singing Khalees then, but you didn't do it.
No, I didn't. I missed that opportunity. Damn it.
You did. Rosie!
Hiya!
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks. So you had a summer achievement of the biggest variety, didn't you?
I think so.
What was that?
I competed in the British National Irish Dancing Championships in July.
Wow. Oh, that's incredible.
Actual talent.
Can you teach me to do an Irish dance move over the phone? And anyone listening can also do it as well.
And anyone watching can laugh at Phil as it happens and he falls over.
Okay, I'm listening.
I can't. I'm on the bed watching you guys.
So can you...
sure do it instead?
Yeah, I'm going to do it. Just tell me what to do with my legs.
Wing it. Go.
Okay.
Put your arms down and go.
My arms down.
Wow, it's like river dance
brilliant,
if everybody was like really drunk or had a horrible disease.
From what you could hear, would you give me...
I can see you.
Oh, you can see me. What would you give me out of 10?
20. Brilliant.
20 out of 10.
Bravo, Phil.
Brilliant,
Oh, I'm so
Do
proud.
you know what? You have earned yourself a request now because you're so nice. What would you like to listen to? It's all right.
Can I request I Will Wait by Mumford & Sons, please?
Of course you can. Here we go.
And can I dedicate it to someone?
Yeah, who do you want to dedicate it to?
Dan,
Yeah?
can I dedicate it to your Vegas video, please?
You just did. Here we go.
Thank you so much.
Will Wait, Mumford & Sons, requested by Rosie, who taught me how to Irish dance, if you were watching on the website. Highlight for me, I think. Might be a new career. The Dan versus Phil poll is now closed.
That is correct. It is time for Dan versus Phil to go down. About 10 minutes ago, we gave you guys the options of either making us do Wishing Wellingtons or a blind duck hunt live on camera on the Radio 1 website, and I can reveal you chose... What do you think it was, Phil?
I'm guessing it's the duck thing. This is awkward.
It was totally the duck thing!
Yes!
Okay, so if you go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 right now, you will be able to see me and Phil do a blind duck hunt.
I've created the creepiest blindfold ever. Let me just get it as you talk.
Okay, Phil tells me he's made some kind of horror... Oh, okay, you've taped over some actual eyes on his sunglasses. That's going to give me nightmares forever. Okay, if you want to see this, then get on the Radio 1 website right now. But for the people listening, here is Katy Perry's Raw into the new jam from Aluna George, Attracting Flies.
Dan versus Phil. Dan versus Phil. Round
2. Hold on now, I'm joking. Give me a second to collect.
myself. Why you here again? Hold on a minute, let me check this out. Your invitation. I'll give you all the listening that you need. Don't be a showman. Who needs the drama? Who said you had to bleed? I'm excited. Come on, surprise me, sweep me off my feet. Oh, enlighten me. What is the special thing about you I need? I hear you out.
Attracting flies, Aluna George. Winner is Tiger Uppercut. So, how was your blinded duck hunting, Phil?
I was a pro at that.
You're still wearing the terrifying glasses. Please, take those off.
They are scary. Do you know there's people that have to find, like, the rarest animals in the wilderness and name them?
Is that a career?
Yeah, I think I should do that.
Yep, those people. You think you should do that as a career?
I'd love to do that.
Well, okay, I can reveal I caught 4 ducks. How many did you catch, Phil?
5.
Oh, how does it feel?
I am the winner.
You're slightly better at picking up tiny plastic ducks than me. Does this mean everything to you?
It means everything.
Is this life-changing?
Yes. It's going to be a winning streak as well. From now on, I'm going to win every Dan versus Phil.
Yeah, okay. Right, now, other than this madness that you just witnessed on the website, we love this show, as occasionally we get to play songs that can pretty much be considered madness being played on Radio 1.
Yes.
I think that's safe to assume, and this is an incredible example of that, with beautifully creative lip-syncing, thanks to Erin and her brother for sending in this one. Here is Tribute by Tenacious D.
Oh, yes.
Get ready to lip-sync. Erin, thank you so much for sending that in.
Dan and Phil, they escaped from the internet and climbed into your ears.
It's my favourite time of the show. It's time to speak to Gabby.
Is that true?
No, it is a bit. Hi, Gabby.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm really good. How are you?
Very good, thanks. I hear you have a summer achievement.
Yeah, I finally managed to get a job after 3 years of searching.
Congratulations. Yay. Beat that economy, yeah.
So was it your first day today?
It was.
How was that?
It was tiring, but fun.
What is the job?
You know?
What is the job?
Fun.
I work in a bookstore.
Oh.
Generic high street bookstore.
Yeah, so what was the most... What was the hardest thing you had to do?
Working the till. It is utterly hell.
I know, right? If you mess something up with the till, then your life is over.
I've
worked
on
a till before.
Long-winded as well.
Yeah, once I almost gave someone £500 by accident.
That would have been bad, wouldn't it?
Wow.
Would have been bad, yeah.
That is bad.
So, to reward yourself from your first day at work, what would you like to listen to?
I'd like to listen to Love How It Hurts by Scouting for Girls.
Well, you can. That's a great request.
And can I dedicate it to somebody?
Yes.
I'd like to dedicate this to someone very special.
Okay.
To you, Phil.
To me?
Yeah, because I love you.
I love you too.
My heart.
Thank you very much. Our interview with Haim from Reading Festival is coming up right after Scouting for Girls.
I'll be
Scouting for Girls, Love How It Hurts, which was dedicated to me. That felt so good.
BBC Radio 1.
Now, we're going to go back to our Reading Festival in tent-a-views now. We had Haim in our tent.
We did have Haim in our tent. How was that?
It was like a Haim sandwich.
It was. Do you wish you were in the middle?
Yes, I wasn't in the tent with Haim, but one of them did gingerly stroke my back.
She described it as gingerly.
She did.
Does it mean it's an intensely pleasurable one if it's gingerly stroking?
We were standing for a photo and it went on for at least 30 seconds.
Wow, that's intense.
That was nice.
You can really bond with someone in 30 seconds.
We can. So this is on the Radio 1 YouTube, along with all of our Radio 1 Reading Festival content, including our epic Fall Out Boy lip sync video, which if you haven't checked it out, you have to do it. It changed my world.
Possibly the best montage that's ever been created in the history of the world. Pete Wentz tweeted it. Oh my God, he's so famous. When I saw that happened, I was like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and dive for like 2 minutes. So if it's good enough for him to tweet, it's good enough for you to check out on the Radio 1 YouTube channel.
But now we're going to jump into a tent with Haim. Danielle looked a little bit scared.
She
and
did.
after that, we're going to be playing Falling by Haim, which was requested by Sock Monkey Freak. Good name.
Indeed.
Here we go.
Intent.
Of you.
Haim.
So we are joined here by Haim. Hey guys.
What's up?
How are you enjoying our tent?
It's beautiful.
Okay, so before we start this, first question. Can you guys prove that you're not robots?
Yes, I can cry.
Real tears.
Real tears. Real tears.
I can see the formation of a tear right now.
Ready?
Oh, it's happening.
Okay.
Haim are not robots. Officially.
Would you guys rather fight 6 angry bears, use the toilets in the campsite?
You know what? I would brave the campsite.
Yeah.
Come on. We're not prissy here.
You gotta be a punter.
We're not prissy in this band.
Do you not fancy your chances at the bear fighting?
You know what? This is one thing that I'll tell you. Some days you bite the bear, but sometimes the bear bites you.
That's very true.
That's very true. That's
Emotional
profound.
answer.
For anything in the universe, what is the best thing someone could throw at you on stage?
Prince. Yes. If someone could throw Prince at me.
Prince. So if you were forced to combine your band with another band playing at Reading and Leeds, and you had to think of a new name for it as well, what would it be?
Eminem.
Oh! What? Did that just happen?
Did that just happen?
Have you guys been thinking about this?
No, that actually was like a
Did that actually just
moment.
happen?
That actually just happened.
That just happened.
Sorry,
So glad we
I'm
got that tape.
freaking out right now. Can I just...
Psychic activity.
Okay, which flows nicely into the next question. If you guys woke up as Eminem, what would be the first thing that you'd do?
Hi, my name is what? My name is who? My
Would
name
you
is
be disturbed?
Slim Shady.
You're the first person to say that, though, actually.
Really?
So that...
Okay.
We now have a creative challenge.
Uh-oh.
We'd like you to collectively draw what the inside of your minds look like.
Phil, find the board of dreams.
Have the board of dreams.
You can't draw tumbleweed. It's already been taken.
Okay, so we have Alana. It's
Okay.
looking like a sausage dog.
I'm seeing ears.
No.
It's like how they teach people to draw rabbits. Okay.
Oh.
A good way to use it. Puppies in the
That's
mind
sweet.
of Haim.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, congratulations, Haim. You have passed your intent of you. Yay! time falling. Now, if you're watching on the Radio 1 website, you'll have seen all of us, including Aled, Dr. Rada, and both producers trying to fix Dan's microphone.
It's misbehaving. Okay, we're in the studio that Scott Mills uses, so somebody has been punching the microphones, just saying. Enthusiastic radio DJs here.
Welcome to the future with Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
What happened, Aled? Why didn't it work?
It's a bit droopy. It's just
a droopy
falling.
mic.
Yeah, look
It's
at it.
not performing.
Got a mind of its own.
It's very sad to everybody watching on the website. They're just seeing my microphone flop.
Well,
unhelpfully
you're
in front of me.
lucky that the surgery is coming up because we can help with these kind of issues.
Okay, the surgery. Talk to us about it, guys.
So tonight we're talking about going back to college and school and any nerves you've got, worries you've got about going back today. So we're here to help.
Do you remember your first week back to school after the summer holidays?
Yes.
They are evil, aren't they?
Horrible.
Depressing.
Yeah, because like having a 6-week holiday just feels like heaven on earth.
Yeah.
And then it has to come to an end and you realise that homework, the coursework you had to do across holidays hasn't been done.
Yeah, that's
And
the
those
thing.
people that you hate in school now have to be faced. So all these issues are going to come up tonight and we've got advice and we're here to help.
That's cool.
I was saying in your show last week, I wish I'd have rung in because I dyed my hair blonde pretending to be a surfer.
That is a proper summer crisis before you go back to school.
Try and fit in with everyone, but then it went the colour of Aled's shirt, which is very orange.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so that was an interesting first impression.
What advice would have you given to Phil if he said, I just bleached my hair like Eminem and it looks awful?
Dye it back, quick.
Be yourself. Be yourself.
Yeah.
Definitely. So what are the numbers people can contact you with?
Well, tonight, the usual numbers. The phone numbers are no longer here for you guys, I'm afraid.
No.
They're now closed. They're now surgery property. So call us if you need us. 03700 100 100 or 81199 on the text. You can even send in a picture message if you want of anything that's bothering you, and Dr. Rada is here to help.
She's an expert.
I'll have a look at it.
Awesome. Well, thank you, guys. Good luck with your show.
Yeah, now, something that we've been requested loads on Facebook. I think it was thumbs up the most for like 3 weeks in a row.
Hundreds of likes we're talking here, not like 8. A lot of people like to exaggerate likes on Facebook. We're talking actual thousands.
Well, Not Just Blonde has made your dreams come true in the form of a music video to Miss Jackson by Panic at the Disco. Here you go, world. Enjoy.
Miss Jackson by Panic at the Disco. There we go. We played it on our show because someone made a music video for it and sent it in. So, you know, if you want to hear certain songs, that is a very, very good way to guarantee it will get played. I think Phil pointed out that Miss Jackson was actually a zebra.
She was.
Good interpretation.
So something very exciting I am now able to talk about, which I've been waiting to talk about. Radio 1 Reboot is coming tomorrow, which is part of Even More Music Month. We're just going to be playing more music on Radio 1.
People probably saw the adverts for it on BBC Three.
So mysterious.
People will be like, why are you in a whack-a-mole with Jamil with a strange website called danorphilornot.com flashing up? And we're like, well, it's an advert for the thing that's happening tomorrow.
It's happening. We're all going to be put in a room. There's going to be 7 shows?
There's going to be 9 shows.
There's going to be 9 shows.
11 DJs, but only 8 hours. So basically, all the Radio 1 DJs that have been selected for this event will all be sat in the green room, and it's like a roulette.
Yeah.
Who will get picked to do their show, showcasing the special music that they do. I think Zayn's doing his ultimate hottest records. Obviously, we're doing requests.
Yeah, we don't know who's going to get picked or when, so we're all going to be sat there waiting to get picked, and then we're going to see what happens. We're going to run in here and then try and do a show for an hour.
I think it's worth pointing out that one person isn't going to get to do their show. So someone, real jeopardy, someone could be sitting for many, many hours and not even get to do their show. So
I hope we get
to
picked.
bring my Game of Thrones book, just in case.
I don't want to go first. I think I want to go third or something like that. Once I've heard a few shows, got into it. Anyway, we want you to get involved with this. We need our own mascot to introduce our show, and we thought we could audition you in a little game. So if you want to be our mascot, we're doing that today. You just have to text us on 81199 with why you think you should be our mascot, and then you could get chosen later in the show to introduce our show tomorrow.
Gasp, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Whole thing's happening, they're streaming the green room, which is going to be strange as well. So if you want to see us having lots of awkward moments with the other DJs, then make sure you get on the website. It's going to, you know, like the VMAs where you could control the cameras and see the people in the audience. I might bring an orange and be like Harry Styles.
I might bring Buckaroo or something, so it's not too awkward.
All my dreams are alive.
So text us 81199 so you can be our mascot. Now I'm going to Facebook, requested by Daisy Barnes. Here's R. Kelly with Ignition.
Pretty perfect example of what we'll be doing tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
Handing over control of the music to you guys. Make sure you listen. Ignition, in brackets remix, R. Kelly. If you want to listen to the Radio 1 Reboot, then it is happening 11 till 7 tomorrow. But now it is time to absorb some totally useless knowledge. The world is a very weird place. The question is, how weird has it been this week? It's time to find out in Internet News.
This is the Internet News.
Internet news.
An Egyptian man has performed a citizen's arrest on a swan, thinking it was an undercover spy.
On a swan?
Yep. He took it to the police station due to finding a mysterious electronic device on its foot, which turned out to be a wildlife tracker. Congratulations.
Can you arrest a swan?
I think, apparently.
Internet news. Frank Turdbridge, age 55, claims to own the oldest socks in Britain. He's been wearing the same socks every weekend for the last 25 years.
Oh, hell no.
Follows out his hobby of hunting cats. He investigates the sightings of the suspected panthers and hands his socks back to his wife, who washes them for the next weekend.
Okay.
Maybe that's why you can't find the cats, because they can just smell his feet.
Running away.
100 miles. Internet news.
A farmer has allegedly flooded the Teletubbies' house in an act of anger against tourists trespassing on her land.
What?
People were jumping fences to find the location of the Tubby house, so the farmer that owned the land decided to turn it into a pond.
What if Tinky Winky was just hiding beneath some undergrowth?
Then he died horribly, Phil.
Tinky Winky, no. Internet news. To celebrate the UK's first National Burger Day, a lady from East London has created an ice cream burger featuring candied bacon, gherkin ripple and ketchup.
That's just wrong. I'm sorry. An ice cream burger?
Sounds gross.
That sounds gross.
I would try it, though. No. Apparently it wasn't much of a hit with the public, but some people liked it. Internet news.
And finally, a hotel customer was fined £300 for swallowing a human toe at a bar. A Canadian Yukon tradition is to dip a human toe into a shot of whiskey, but then you're not supposed to swallow the toe after it's been put in. Apparently the hotel were very concerned about where they will find their next living donor to provide a new toe for the bar.
If anyone listening wants to do that, seek professional help. Internet news.
The Internet News.
Now, our next video by one of you. This one I found slightly disturbing, with lingering eye contact and children's playground. Totally innocent. Here is Kids MGMT. It's by MGMT with a video by Hey You Productions 123. The time is 8:46 and you're listening to the Dan and Phil Show on Radio 1. Now, this next music video was sent in by Holly Broomfield. I personally can't listen to this anymore without having horrifying flashbacks of nude-coloured PVC shorts. I think you probably know what I'm talking about. Here's Blurred Lines.
Robin Thicke, Blurred Lines. It's now time to choose our mascot. So Radio 1 Reboot is coming tomorrow at 11 a.m. We're all going to be in a room. Someone's going to get randomly chosen, but we need a mascot to introduce our show. Now, we have 3 competitors who are going to be doing the Animal Emotion Quickfire.
Which other way could we ever audition people to represent us?
I've let them think of an animal and an emotion, and then whoever does the best animal emotion will get to be our mascot.
Okay.
Contestant 1, India.
Hello.
Hello. Are you feeling...
I'm good. Yes.
Are you feeling ready?
I'm feeling ready, yes.
What is your
Very
animal?
excited. Donkey.
What is your emotion?
Excited.
Go. It's a very strong audition.
Oh, yeah.
Stay on the line, India.
Okay.
Jennifer, contestant 2. How are you feeling?
I'm ready for this.
You're ready?
Yeah.
What is your animal?
A cow.
A cow?
And what is its emotion?
Terrified.
Terrified cow. Go for it.
Wow, how scared was that cow?
That was the scaredest cow I ever heard.
Cow's so scared, it sounds like a human.
Okay, our final competitor is Vinny. How are you feeling, Vinny? Vinny, are you there?
Well, Vinny's not going to win.
Vinny's not there. I'm sorry, Vinny.
We're going to have to fade him down.
Fade away. No, Vinny's not there anymore. Okay. Well, it's between India and Jennifer then for our mascot.
Phil.
It's a close one.
Who do you think made the better animal?
India. Woo! Yay! Can we hear that again? It was such
Try to do it again.
Yeah, it was such a good donkey.
Wow.
I tried my best.
Incredible.
Yeah, so you're going to be our mascot tomorrow. You're excited?
Yay! I'm very excited.
So
Thank
before
you.
the moments me and Phil are terrified, about to jump onto the radio in the middle of Fern's slot, you'll be there to intro the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's all right.
Now we're going to go into Lost Generation by Rizzlekicks. I knew what we were going into.
You're a massive Rizzlekicks fan, aren't you, Phil? You know so much about Rizzlekicks and the names of all of their songs.
Oh, yeah.
This was requested by Becky on Facebook. Here you go. Speaking of hashtag trends, I think it's time we read out some more of people's summer achievements, don't you think, Phil?
Yeah, it was actually trending worldwide with both spellings, the wrong spelling and the right spelling.
Is it IE or EI?
Yeah. Do you care? Perfected the amount of Nesquik to milk and got the correct ratio.
That's an incredible achievement, I think.
Mad for RK, read Twilight, watched Twilight again and again and again. Not sure I'm proud of you for that one. And Laura Lols said, I didn't get grounded. This is a big deal, okay?
In the whole of a summer, it is a big achievement not to get grounded.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Maybe you need to rebel more next year.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I mean, be good and go to Sunday school.
Well, our show is coming to an end, Dan.
It is. I'm very emotional. Are you ready for tomorrow? To just be thrown into the daytime schedule of Radio 1?
I'm not sure I'm ready. Listen to that Radio 1 reboot starting at 11 tomorrow. It's going to be insane.
We've got India to kick off the show now.
India, the mascot.
Good. Yes, congrats to the Fan Wars winner as well with the amazing duck.
Yeah, it's been a good.
I've ever heard.
It's been a good day for animal impressions across the globe.
It has indeed.
Yeah. So enjoy Alid and the surgery and Dr. Rada. It's time for us
to depart.
To depart.
Goodbye, everybody. Look forward to Alid, and we will see you tomorrow.